I want to make a point with regards to the George Floyd situation. Something that us military brats, some of us already knew was a load of doo doo when we saw it on video. And that's the fact that if you can holler, I can't breathe, you actually can breathe because you need air to talk. And anybody who's done any basic training in the military or with the law enforcement would know that. It's part of their training. So, for those of you who are out there who are sitting here continuing to blame this police officer for Floyd's death, there's some common sense things that you have to think about. And it kind of goes along with, the OJ, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit type of a situation. On top of that, they have the blood work, which verifies that Floyd died of a drug overdose. So for people to sit up here and continue to blame a law enforcement person when the science and also the common sense in the evidence says otherwise is just wrong, especially for that law enforcement officer. I understand that they had a history, but people need to remember too that George Floyd was being arrested when that incident occurred for passing counterfeit money. And so this man had a drug issue because the evidence proved it. And he died of an overdose because the evidence proved it. And then to go even further, the scientific evidence to where George Floyd kept saying, I can't breathe, further proves that he actually could. So it's wrong to continue to prosecute this man knowing that the scientific evidence is plain and simple. It's black and white, common sense, that George Floyd did not die of asphyxiation, and the autopsy, along with the blood work, verify that. So I don't understand why they're continuing to go forth against this law enforcement officer because George Floyd was messing with his wife and they had worked together and there was an issue as to some STDs. I don't know. That's what I heard at the beginning, but I don't know if that's true or not. So it seems more to me like these guys are picking and taking advantage of a situation in order to pick with somebody who's a police officer. And that's just really a shame. We're supposed to look at the evidence and the facts. I understand it's an emotional situation, but the evidence and the facts say that George Floyd died of a drug overdose. With God's love, God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the badge.